another episode here at Car Chat TV. I'm Oliver. Now, I've been given a Hyundai Tucson for a very, very brief amount of time. It's the plug-in version. We're going to go around the car. We're going to cram as much as we can into this episode. I'm going to give you my honest opinion. Firstly, the looks. Okay, did you get the lights in? We've got a very sort of angular design here and cool little light bar that runs across. The side of the car is very interesting. A lot of geometric shapes. You've got some triangles in here, some harsh contours and angles, but they do mirror and reflect the wheels. And then we come around the front, short little stubby nose bonnet here. And I actually really like the kind of, I see it as like a puzzle piece design with the lights. They're like little intricate pieces that go together. You'll have to let me know if you like it. Adam, the guy behind the camera, he doesn't like it, but I kind of do. So it's very subjective. Let me know what you think about the exterior. We're running short on time, like I said, so I'm going to jump in. Let's take this thing on the road. So I've jumped into the Hyundai Tucson. We've got a 1.6 petrol hybrid engine there, a 13.8 kilowatt battery, which you're going to get about 31 miles just using the EV range. 265 FAR start, so about 261 brake horsepower, and 365 Newton meters of torque. So let's take it out on the road, see how it handles. So far, so good. Visibility is pretty great, and I'm liking the steering. It's doing what it needs to do. So in the Tucson, it feels very techy. It's very minimalistic. I've got like a floating digital dash in front of me here, a nice flat 10.25 inch infotainment. It's got some cool tech, same tech that we saw in the Kia Sorento. We've got the lane keep assist and that awesome adaptive cruise control where you can literally press a button on the steering wheel here and then set the distance how far you want to be from the car in front. And if you know me, I love my tech. I'm a techie guy, so that's really cool to see that on this Tucson as well. So interior, I like it. I actually quite like the piano black gloss. I know a lot of people don't like that because of fingerprints and it scratches easy, but I think it really works well. It marries up with everything else in the car, making it look sleek and minimalistic and futuristic too. So I think if you're wanting to know about the interior and if it's good quality, I really like it. It ticks my box. So yeah, it's a win on the interior. Right, I've got Adam in the back. Let's find out what the rear seats are really like.
So I'm in the back of the Tucson and I can say it is comfortable. Like, the one thing I do notice is the suspension is quite soft, so it's soaking up all the bumps. I can't really feel too much. There's definitely enough room back here. I've got the camera all set up, plenty of knee room. I've got my bag over there, so I'd say there's plenty of space. One thing I'm a little bit disappointed about is sort of the materials in this spec. I'm not really too sure on the seat material. It doesn't really sit well with my hand. Well, when I feel it and touch it and everything, it's a bit weird, but apart from that, everything's really good. Like, there's plenty of light. You've got a bit of a weird little window back here, which I don't really see the point in, but it's there. It's letting in light and I can see through it, so that's good. But I'd say, all in all, it does what it needs.
There you go, Adam's point of view there. A few other little things, 558 litres of boot space, which is some good quality space, very usable. What's it like to drive on the roads? Right, let's give it a little bit of, just coming out of a village, I'm going to give it a little bit of a stamp. It's a 1.6 hybrid. What is it like? We're in a bit of a heavy SUV. That's good, that's not bad. Coming out there, I put my foot flat. It's definitely got a bit of oomph and it's going. It's going, handling's good. It doesn't feel too rolly, you know. As I'm coming around the corner there, it definitely didn't have that much body lean, which is impressive because normally in this kind of size SUV, you do have a little bit of body lean and roll, but good. Steering works well, suspension's great, handling's good, and you've got a little bit of performance there. You can feel that. Remember, we've got that 265 brake horsepower, and just coming out of there, I could feel a little bit of power. Whether you want to go that fast, maybe in an SUV, probably not for the people, the demographic that are looking at this car, but at least you know you do have a little bit of performance. Hyundai say that the Hyundai Tucson, and there's one of the things that stood out to me actually, was it can do 202 combined MPG because it's the hybrid with the 13.8 kilowatt battery. But 202 miles per gallon, that's a hell of a lot. Is that realistic? Come on. I don't think it is. I'm on my way back. I'm looking at my trip and it says I'm averaging, we reset this at the start, I'm averaging 35.9 MPG. So really, to get that 202 miles per gallon, it's a little bit unrealistic, but if you are a real world owner of the car, you'll have to let me know what you're averaging on your Tucson. So I'm on my way back. Hyundai Tucson, I think it's a good little option if I'm being honest, and you think because it's a hybrid again, it's good for benefit in kind tax. If you're looking for a company car, it could be a good option. It's a little bit cheaper than those German alternatives out there. So again, if you're not too fussed about Audi, BMW, Mercedes badge, you can get a lot of car for your money in a Tucson. You'll have to let me know in the comments, what alternative would you rather? But so far, the Tucson's been pretty good. It does everything you need. It's got the space. You've got that hybrid part of the vehicle. It's a great element. And I should say, the 13.8 kilowatt engine only takes 2 hours to fully charge from a home wall box 7.4 kilowatt. So there is that, that's decent. So that has been the Hyundai Tucson. Now guess what? I've only had 20 minutes with the car. I have crammed so much in very little time. So my genuine thoughts are, it's good, it's a good option. I really like the design. I think it's good. I like how they've actually thought about adding those creases in and those contours of the car. Adam, the guy behind the camera, doesn't like it, but it's subjective. Come on, you'll have to let me know what you think about the design. For me, I don't think it really has like that wow factor. It's good, it does everything well, but there's not something that just excels. But then again, I've only had 20 minutes with the car. You'll have to let me know what you think of the Hyundai Tucson in the comments below. As always, throw me a like, get subbed, and I'll see you on the next one.